Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Watson. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson on the run. He'll let it go deep, right sideline. Matthews the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And this will complete to Rutherford.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Watson on first down. Looking downfield for Godwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he finds Cook. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Cook. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's caught by the tight end, Smith Jr. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Cook getting the call there on first down as he works his way forward for a nice gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence. And here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you can see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby. Come on. But no dice that time.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed.
4th and 1, it's a fake. And again, it pays off. They get first.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play.
They run. Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they can get there. All the way down to the 24-yard line. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rifled for big-time yardage.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He's brought down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Cooper with the short connection.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken about the 16. And now a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking downfield for and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive back. Where is everyone? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
The 22-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, it's Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. On the crossing route, complete. It's Spencer. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Side complete. That's Spencer. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Ball carrier.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete.
They were trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson steps away to his left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here's Watson. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Looking up in the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Jefferson the target.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Complete.
The pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
They'll look to throw again. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25. And down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Watson, off play action. Dancing to his left. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll buy some time right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
To return it, here's Deontay Spencer.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. It's across midfield and inside the 45. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the plan of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there.
At the 22-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Cook. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Now the try here for the point after. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
14. Vikings 13.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Teams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. And it will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. back to throw. Watson. They'll roll him out right. The ball for it, it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
On first down, it's Cook. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Second and 6. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. Open space inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just
Touchdown, Houston. Chris Godwin, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Suckup for the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Texans 21, Vikings 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now. They're going to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
And now it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Slant route. And they'll get 8 on this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point try now for Succop. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Texans 28, Vikings 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
46-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside ball. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. Where points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 45. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
First down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the Texans' 34-yard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Incomplete on the deep ball.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Spencer. Now he's strapped. He lost the football. Texans scoop it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. Out to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Hooked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a first down inside the midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it. Staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
And a second down throw on target. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they're going to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And he's got it up and through.
Texans 35, Vikings 27.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that 4 timeout.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mark Hughes. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking outside, he's got a man. That's Spencer. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up
First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown or the 2-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Throw here on second down, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
at the 22-yard line.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw now on 1st down. Going for it all. And it's caught in the end zone for a Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Faking the give. Now Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside ball. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it up. And he's in for a touchdown! And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
He will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better because you end up...
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Ronnie Johnson picks it. A circle return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Tonight's final.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.